Alright, come on, Bob. This is Bob. If you don't know him by now, he's very big. I'm not asking him to back up. I just want to tighten my girth so I can stay on. So, you're okay. He is 17. He's shy of 18 hands, so he's like 17.3. I think we measured him at. I'm not sure. Tim's been riding him. This is the first time I've ridden him. Tim told me to, hey, while you're riding him, go ahead and throw a mic on. I said, this is my first time I've ridden him. And Tim's like, that's okay. I said, are you sure? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh Lord, he is so tall. I don't know if y'all remember Kimber. Kimber was pretty tall. Oh Lord, was pretty tall. And I can see over the thing. I need to tighten my bridle up on them. This is made for quarter horses, not big old draft. Huh?
You're up in the nosebleed section.
I know. He's very tall. I put the bridle I put on Firecracker that I can shorten it up. I made it bigger, and it's about too big, so I have to shorten it up more, but I don't feel like getting down to shorten it because he's so big. He's very big, tall. I would like him to be a little softer in the mouth, but we're doing big circles instead of little tiny circles. I would have liked his head to be more on me, but since we're dealing with kind of signs of EPM with him, I get nervous whenever I get to that wall because he's very tall and you don't know what he's going to do, because we have to be careful about going on the right side with him because he's very weak. I can feel it on his right side, but he's very big and tall. And this is the first time I've ridden him. This is the second biggest horse I've ridden. The first one was Kimber, and Kimber was probably about shy of 17.2, I think. I'm not sure, I don't remember. I feel so lightheaded and dizzy. There you go. He's stretching and he's getting relaxed. He's trying to figure out what's going on the outside the arena. That was Tim talking to me a second ago. There you go. I can feel him relax and stretch. Let's change directions. This is my first time riding him, and he's very big, and I don't want to feel uncomfortable on him because he's huge and it's a long ways down. So I'd rather this be a feel him out ride and see how he is. I made a joke to Tim that I have the shortest horse in the barn and the biggest horse in the barn. The shortest horse is Kia, and the biggest horse is Bob. We're supposed to, I don't know when we're going to get another big horse in. Should be sometime soon. Which, for a while, the biggest horse we had was I don't want you to trot. Please don't trot. You're very big and lofty. The biggest horse for a while we had was Bob and Epic. That just goes to show how many big horses we get. We rarely get big horses. We mainly stick to little quarter horses. And there, he stretched and he picked his shoulder up. Which I would have liked that a little better, but I can't be too picky right now. Tim will probably make fun of me for talking and probably not saying anything correct, but I kind of want to get a feel for him because he is huge. And these reins I have, they're fairly long, riding one-handed and two-handed on regular horses. So for this to be... Okay, I'm gonna start asking him to round up just a little. Don't want him to trot. He's very, very, very weak on this right hind. I feel it. I don't like how we're cutting across the arena like that, so I'm gonna cut the arena off. There, good. Oh. I'm gonna cut the arena off. I want him to look to the inside more than what he's looking at to the outside. But we can't do any tight turns on him because he's very weak in his back end. I mean, extremely weak. I'm using right leg and right rein and some left rein to move him over just a little. There you go. He sped out, but he kind of did what I was asking. I'm trying to find where my legs need to go on him because he's very tall. There you go. We're going to go straight instead of cutting off that corner. Let him look in the barn. He's still instructions. I know I may not do a lot with him for the first time I've ridden him, but I'd rather feel him out because he's very big, which a lot of the clients and stuff come here and see how tall this wall is. He's pretty huge. You can see over it. Like, I can see the back pasture. He's doing good. He's very long-legged and weird. I know I may not get done what you've been doing, but I'd rather feel him out and be weird. He don't like this shadow right here. So we're just gonna walk in it. Oh, found something he don't like. You don't like shadows. It's okay. It's gonna be your best friend. Gotta grab some more. I have a bunch of rain right here. Which he's so long and awkward. Walk underneath here because he don't like how it's going back to work. He didn't like that shadow, and I was kind of not waiting for that little whatever that was. That was very weird, so I'm gonna actually start putting them to work over here instead of worrying about right there, which Tim's been riding them, and he's been doing good with Tim to kind of fill out what we need to do, and he's very, lofty in his trot. I would at least like to get a little more. He's like literally beating me in the trot. This is so bad. There we go. We have his mind on him on me just a little bit. This bit's like way too big for him. So I'm gonna have to tighten it up. Which I thought his head was extremely huge. Well, I was wrong about that. His head's not as big as I thought. And whenever I add my right leg on him to round him up, he wants to trot. Which I'm not asking him to trot. I'm asking him to actually round. And it looks like I'm fighting him most of the time because I kind of am, and I don't want to do that. There we go. Don't like whenever I put leg on him, he does go forward. Leg can mean two different things. Right now, this leg don't mean go forward. Okay, I'm gonna fix this bridle. Let's see how. This is gonna be a long ways down. Oh my god. Ooh! Hello, Bob. How you doing? You doing good? That's lovely. Okay, well, let's tighten it up on the other side. Now, it may look like this bit's really tight on him, but it's actually not. He's actually holding it. Let's go down one on this side. Now let's try my scarf this right. It's right. Okay. Let's try this again. My legs are shaking. I felt like I just got off of an elephant or a giraffe. He's so big. I'm not liking how he's not paying attention to me. There you go. He wants to either move whenever I try to mount him, which for me and him, that's not a good thing, because I don't know which way he's going. So I'm just gonna sit in here for just a minute and pet on him. Yes, Bob, I see you. Now that, I'm actually gonna back him up for that. Because every single time I kind of put my foot, like I'm going to fix and get on, he moves. Good boy. Good boy. No, please don't bite my foot. Please don't bite my foot. Good boy. Stand here for a minute. Good boy. Okay, let's get walk forward. Let's walk forward in our circles. There. This actually feels a lot better. There we go. There we go. Good boy. Good boy. I can actually lay my legs on him without having to worry. Right there, he kind of overbent and overcorrected himself. So we're just gonna go back to what we was doing. Just need to walk that circle. I need to get my saddle even, and my left shoulder, my right shoulder is killing me right now. That's okay. I want to put my leg on him, but every single time I do that, move forward. That was better. There we go. Now that was just him getting leverage to do that. Now he's being a giant. There we go. Only whenever I put this right leg on him, he wants to trot off. My right leg, my right spur is not touching him. My left spur is kind of barely touching him. Now I did put the bit up probably a little more than what I should have, but I'll change it next time I ride them. I'd rather not get off. Right there, he was just being naughty. He wanted to spook at the wall. Now, we're going to try just a little bit. He's so much on his front end that it's so uncomfortable to sit, and he's inverting his shoulder. There, he's back to the same spot again. So I'm giving him something to do. He's actually a lot better. I don't want to fight with him about his mouth, but he's like, just he's the type of horse that if you ask him to do something, he'll do it, but he'll just drag you behind. We don't want him to drag us behind. We need to tell him, hey, you need to do this correctly instead of just dragging us behind. We're stretching, now he's going to get leverage. That was the leverage move. Which all first rides on any client horses are not the best, because we have to get an idea about what we need to work on. And he is so much on his front end that it's kind of really unbelievable. No, it's not fun. Same thing as Tack. I spooked it a second ago. I'm just getting beat up in the saddle, which is not very nice because it really hurts. Now he's starting to get nice. Let's walk. There we go. There we go. Now, that was just a leverage move again. When they try to get leverage to the front end, they will put their nose down, and you can feel it. He's not doing it right now, which is he's getting his whole body. Now, he's starting to move it on the front end. What you want to do is bring it back and tell him, hey, no, he's not moving this right shoulder. There we go. He's getting all that leverage on his right front. That was me moving all that weight. Now on the left side, he don't do this, but on his right side, he does it. There we go. That was not really pretty. He would just find a board just to look at and see if he can spook at it. So this is my first ride on Bob. And hopefully I can ride him next time correctly, because Tim's been riding him and I haven't been riding him. That's the first ride I've had on him, so it'll be you're so big. Come on, Bob. Come on.